The future is electric. We hear it everywhere. From the news to social media, the buzz is undeniable. Electric cars are touted as the next big thing, the solution to our environmental woes. But is it really here yet? Are we truly ready to embrace this change? Or is it just a distant dream? Tesla, with its Model 3, says yes. They claim the future is now, and they have the technology to prove it. This isn't just a car, it's a statement, a bold declaration that we can have luxury, performance, and sustainability all in one package. A glimpse into a world without petrol stations. Imagine a future where refueling is as simple as plugging in your phone. I, for one, was skeptical. Could an electric car really replace my trusty petrol vehicle? Electric cars, in my mind, were milk floats. Slow, impractical, and dull. They were the antithesis of excitement. The Model 3 promised to be different. It promised to shatter my preconceptions and redefine what an electric car could be. It promised speed, style, and innovation. Could it deliver on these lofty promises? Could it change my mind? I had to find out. The only way to truly understand was to experience it firsthand. So I got my hands on one. I was ready to put it to the test to see if it could live up to the hype. For a week, it was my companion, my electric chariot. I drove it through city streets, along country roads, and everywhere in between. My journey into the world of Tesla was about to begin. It was time to see if the future was truly electric. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook for more exciting content. The first thing you notice is the design. It's minimalist, almost futuristic. The sleek lines and smooth curves give it an otherworldly feel, as if it's a car from a sci-fi movie. The door handles sit flush with the bodywork, blending seamlessly into the car's exterior. This design choice not only looks cool, but also improves aerodynamics. They pop out when you approach, like something out of Star Trek. It's a small detail, but it adds to the overall futuristic experience. Inside, it's all about the screen. The interior is clean and uncluttered, with a focus on simplicity and functionality. A giant 15-inch touchscreen dominates the dashboard. It controls everything: climate control, navigation, even the sunroof. This central hub replaces the traditional array of buttons and dials. It takes some getting used to, but it's undeniably cool. Then there's Autopilot, Tesla's advanced driver assistance system. This feature is a game changer in the world of driving. It can steer, accelerate, and brake on its own. This level of automation makes driving more convenient and safer. On the motorway, it's a revelation, relaxing and futuristic. The car handles most of the work, allowing you to enjoy the ride. But remember, it's not fully autonomous. You still need to be vigilant and ready to take control at any moment. You still need to pay attention. Safety is paramount, and while the technology is impressive, it's not infallible. Always stay alert and be prepared to intervene if necessary. Driving the Model 3 is an experience. It's quick, seriously quick. The electric motor delivers instant torque. Floor the accelerator and you're pinned to your seat. It's also eerily quiet. No engine roar, just a faint whine from the electric motor. It takes some getting used to, but it grows on you. It's serene, peaceful. The handling is sharp, responsive. It feels planted on the road. Even on twisty back roads, it's a joy to drive. This is not your typical electric car. This is a driver's car. Section 4. Not all sunshine and batteries. But it's not perfect, far from it. The build quality can be inconsistent. Panel gaps, squeaks, and rattles are not uncommon. It's not up to the standard of its German rivals. Then there's the issue of availability. Tesla has struggled to meet demand. Waiting times for a new Model 3 can be long, frustratingly long. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, the price. The Model 3 is not cheap. It's more expensive than its petrol-powered rivals. Section 5. Range anxiety and supercharger realities. And then there's the range. It's one of the most talked about aspects of electric vehicles. The Model 3 boasts an impressive range on paper, often exceeding 300 miles. But in the real world, it's a different story. Factors like terrain, traffic, and weather conditions can drastically reduce that number. Cold weather, driving style, and even the use of air conditioning can significantly impact range. For instance, using the heater in winter can cut the range by up to 40%. Range anxiety is a real thing, especially on long journeys. The fear of running out of battery before reaching a charging station can be stressful. You find yourself constantly checking the battery percentage, planning your stops meticulously, planning your route around charging stations. Speaking of charging, let's talk about Tesla's Supercharger network. Tesla's Supercharger network is impressive. Fast and convenient, it can charge your car up to 80% in about 30 minutes. But it's not as ubiquitous as petrol stations, yet. While the network is expanding rapidly, there are still areas where finding a supercharger can be challenging. Section 6. A pricey affair, value for money? So is the Tesla Model 3 worth the investment? It's a tough question. It's a fantastic car, no doubt about it. It's fast, stylish, and packed with technology, but it's also expensive. The build quality can be hit and miss, and range anxiety is a real concern if you're an early adopter. If you want the latest and greatest technology, if you're willing to pay a premium for the electric experience, then yes, the Model 3 is for you. Section 7. The electric revolution. Is Tesla leading the charge? But for the average car buyer, there are more practical options available. For less money, the electric revolution is coming, but it's not quite here yet. Tesla is leading the charge, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with electric cars. The Model 3 is a glimpse into the future, an exciting glimpse. But it's not perfect. It's a work in progress. And that's okay, because progress is what makes the future so exciting.